Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Paul, I'm with the Dicey Review, and tonight we're going to be taking a quick look at Kingdoms of Erden, King of the Mountain. Kingdoms of Erden, King of the Mountain is a high fantasy card game set on the fictional planet of Erden. In the game, several factions are competing for dominance over the king's mountain summit. Players take turns conquering the summit of the mountain with characters and special items from their hand until one player achieves faction dominance by accumulating a strong enough army or until one player is left standing. The core mechanisms of the game include hand management, set collection, and card drafting. Kingdoms of Erden sets up very quickly. All you do is shuffle the deck, deal 4 cards to each player, put the deck in the middle of the table, and turn 1 card face up. After that, you're ready to play. Players are trying to achieve faction dominance in the game as one of the win conditions. The way players do this is by collecting cards of one faction and trying to have 35 points of that faction's rank in their hand. Players can also win by being the last player to have cards in their hand. This isn't as easy as it sounds, however, because all of the other players are trying to do the same thing. On a player's turn, they will try to cover the top card of the face-up mountain stack by playing a card from their hand. Players can either cover a card with a card of a higher rank, use a card's special ability to take a special action, or play a wild card from their hand that will reset the pile, so to speak, and give special rewards. When a player performs a standard attack, they will be able to draw the top 3 cards of the deck and select a card to keep. If a player plays a card for its special action, the rewards will vary depending on the card played, and if a player plays a wild card, any number of rewards might be possible. If a player can't take one of these actions to cover a card, they will be forced to pay the owner of the current King of the Mountain 2 cards in tribute. In this way, players can collect cards from other players and increase their odds of winning as well as increase tension. Clever hand management and playing the right cards on the stack at the right time is crucial to ensure victory. Players have to be very careful about losing the cards from their hand, because if a player goes out of cards, they're out of play. Kingdoms of Erden, King of the Mountain has a core game with 3 factions and a number of wild cards. There are multiple expansions, however, that will increase the amount of factions available, provide new units to reinforce your armies, introduce powerful characters that have no faction allegiance, and bring in a number of powerful wildcards. If you're interested in purchasing Kingdoms of Erden, King of the Mountain, you can visit www.kingdomsoferden.com. On the website, you can purchase the base game, you can purchase the reinforcement expansion, you can purchase art books, and even Erden-themed playing cards. Kickstarter campaigns were also recently funded for the Dwarven and Elven factions, as well as a mercenary faction that adds a higher player count and more strategies to gameplay. Make sure to check the website regularly to keep up to date with all of the new products as they come out. Also visit the Kingdoms of Erden Facebook page for regular content updates and news. I hope that you enjoyed this preview video, and I hope that it was helpful. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment below or email me directly at thedicey@gmail.com. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.